The morning was quiet when Alfred Nobel unfolded the newspaper. He expected to see the usual: politics, business, the occasional scandal. Instead, he saw his own name in the obituary column. "The Merchant of Death is dead." He froze. The article described a man who had grown rich by inventing dynamite, a man who had found ways to kill more people faster than ever before. It was meant for his brother Ludwig, who had died the day before, but the world thought Alfred was gone. And this cruel, careless mistake was how they remembered him. Not as an inventor, not as a chemist, not as a thinker, but as a merchant of death. The words cut deeper than any explosion he had ever engineered. High voltage, a crisis of legacy. Alfred Nobel sat alone in his study, the obituary trembling in his hands. He had spent his life surrounded by laboratories, patents, and experiments, but he had never stopped to consider how the world saw him. Now he knew, and he hated it. He imagined future generations reading the same words. He imagined his name becoming a symbol of destruction. He imagined dying twice, once in body and once in memory. Something inside him shifted. Black the rewrite. Days later, Nobel summoned his lawyer. He took out a fresh sheet of paper, and he began to write a new will, one that would rewrite his legacy forever. He directed his vast fortune to create a series of prizes for those who advanced peace, those who expanded knowledge, those who uplifted humanity: physics, chemistry, medicine, literature, peace, awards not for destruction but for creation. His family was stunned. Governments were confused. The world was speechless. But Alfred Nobel had made his choice. If the world would remember him, it would be for something worthy. Glowing star, the legacy born from a mistake. When Nobel died for real in 1896, the will was executed exactly as he wrote it. And so, from a single newspaper error, from a mistaken obituary, from a moment of brutal clarity, the Nobel Prizes were born. Today, they are the most